Well, with Josh Taylor, you had a bit of a fraught journey to get it. Then you got a lovely welcome anyway. So what more would you want? I mean, you had all the people at Chorley here today in Manchester giving you a lovely hooray.
Welcome. I was a little bit late. I stopped off at the shop to get Jack some crayons and to keep himself occupied. He's not very bright, the guy. He can't speak for himself. He's got his mouthpiece Sam Jones talking for him all the time. So he needs to try and come up with his own patter and his own lines and his own words. Rather than people giving him notes what to say.
He likes you too.
Yeah, I love him too. Yeah.
Josh, I think the first fight was a huge fight. Although the titles aren't on the line now, it's not for all the marbles.
Nah.
Would you say this is an even bigger fight than the first one?
Yeah, I think it's a bigger fight. Yeah, absolutely. Boxing, a lot of people are saying they're like, there's title fights and this and that, but if it's a big fight, it's a big fight. And at the end of the day, the punters and the fans and that, they all want to see is good fights and good entertaining fights and good matches, competitive fights, knockouts and bad blood. So that's what they want to see. So yeah, I think this time around the fight is definitely bigger. Which is why a lot of the time I was saying, well, it's a big fight, so this is why I was saying, well, give me a big fight wages.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's a prize fighting business. That's what it's called. I'm not going to fight for less money when I know there's more money on the table.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Josh, I think with Jack there, you could argue sort of since that first fight, would you say there's been improvements since, or have you not been impressed with the Linares fight since then?
Nah, but I don't think there was any. I don't think he'd done anything different. I don't think he'd done much different at all. Obviously, I've been watching him, but I'm not overly interested in him. Every time I do watch him, he doesn't do anything different. So it doesn't concern me. Obviously, I know what his tactics were like the last time was to slow the pace down and howl and scold and spoil me. He can't get away with that this time because it never worked the last time. The judges didn't like it. So, that's what it is. The judges obviously didn't like his tactics, especially in the championship rounds. He didn't do much, obviously he has to change it around this time, and he's saying he's going to come and have a fight more, which is great because I see a whole lot of holes in his game and especially in his offense game. So, yeah,
Josh,
just let him do what he's thing.
One of the big talking points is what weight the fight was going to be at. It's going to be at 140. Obviously, I know Carl personally. I know you work close with Carl. He's very, very good at what he does. Are you very comfortable? Probably asking that question because you want us to cover wise. Do you think we're going to see the best Josh Taylor at 140?
Yeah, absolutely. The last time round obviously didn't get the result last time. Legs went after 4, but there was factors to that, and there's no point in me coming out and saying it because you're going to see I'm coming out with excuses. All the online trolls are going to say I had excuses. But listen, I had a bad injury to get over, and I couldn't prepare to the best of my ability that I could do. And I felt great going into the fight and sparring well, and I felt fit and strong and ready. And I've just on the night he was better than me, and I didn't perform, I didn't show up. So yeah, no excuses. But on the weight side of things, I made the weight no problem. It was an absolute piece of cake. And I said 140 for a reason. It's like everyone else is moaning about it should have been at 140 for the belts and all that. Well, I had to do my mandatory first, which is Teofimo. So for it to be any titles line, which I did, obviously never got the result. So this fight would have been for my WBO title if I'd beat Teo. So it's not there now. So unfortunately, he's not going to get his hands on a title.
As you say, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since the first fight, nearly 2 years and all that. Changes have been made. You're talking about Carl there and everything else, but obviously Joe Mack is in the corner now. You've worked with him, but not. He wasn't in the corner when you boxed Jack last time. What kind of difference will that make? That with him knowing Jack, he'll know Jamie Moy, he'll know Nige so well. Will that play any real part?
Yeah, I think so. And also, Joe and I know each other really well now. I made a long time in making that decision, to go with Joe. I took my time and going to the gym and getting to know him personally as well, pick his brains, pick his philosophies out and stuff like that. And I just knew straight away that he's a guy for me. We think alike. The mentality is alike. Their methods on training and stuff very alike. So I knew he was a guy for me. So and obviously it's great that he knows. He's got a history with Jamie Moore and Jack and all that, and knows them all. So yeah, it's great, and we're working brilliant as a team. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Josh, finally from me, we know the Scottish fans are going to travel. You're going to bring a great crowd there. What's the interest back home like for this rematch? Jack keeps saying about the interest around him. For you, is it as big as that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like he'll be saying it as well. Like he's just said it as well. When's the fight happening? And I've been getting it as well. When's the fight happening? And Danielle's, my wife's dealing with all the tickets and all that. She's like, we've ran out of tickets already.
Yeah.
We've ran out of our allocation that we're getting, so we're going to have to request to get more. I don't know if we'll be allowed to get more, but we're going to have to request to get more. They basically sold out straight away. So yeah, it's a big fight. Yeah, looking forward to getting stuck in it and getting in amongst it.
Good.
Just final prediction then, what happens? You tell us, you've envisaged it, you've manifested, whatever. What happens on the night?
Just a Josh Taylor win as always, you know, just me at my best can beat any fighter on the planet, and I fully believe that me at 80% smokes Jack, so but it's down to me to prepare well, and it's all down to preparation and getting it right on the night. So yeah, I do believe just a Josh Taylor win, absolutely, no doubts in my mind.